Thank you very much. The question from Harja with regards to how far we are on the appointment of an ambassador. Let me preface it by saying that we had an ambassador in the US, and that ambassador was expelled. So President Ramaphosa has always prioritized the US in terms of an ambassadorial responsibility. So the fact that our ambassador was expelled means that the new process to appoint the ambassador will not be as easy as it will have been when an ambassador will have not been expelled. We have to take all careful consideration, all due diligence, and I can confirm that that process is at an advanced stage, and the president at the right time will announce who will become the ambassador of South Africa in the US. But I will mention that this will not be dictated to by anyone to the president. He will do so in line with his powers as provided for in the Constitution. Obviously, he may consult whoever he may deem necessary and prudent to consult to appoint this ambassador. But the process is at an advanced stage, and at the right time, he will make the announcement of the ambassador. I must also hasten to mention that while ambassadors do play a role to point to the key players, decision makers, and so forth, ambassadors do not negotiate any trade deals. The trade deal is being negotiated under the leadership of DTIC, obviously with our coordination and support from DERCO. So they are the people negotiating the trade deal. It's not our ambassador in Washington. We do have a Charge Affair in Washington, who is the senior person for South Africa there, who does play a role from time to time to point there and there, but they do not negotiate the trade deal as it is being suggested in some quarters, that the fact that we don't have an ambassador might have affected us not coming up with an agreement. It's not correct description. There are countries that do have ambassadors in Washington. They don't have a trade deal. So the trade deal is negotiated by the relevant line function department, and in this instance in South Africa is the Department of Trade and Industry, which we are providing the support for, including our Charge d'Affaires in the US, who does from time to time point to the relevant people. So we do not think that the absence at this stage of an ambassador in Washington does impact on South Africa having any agreement or no agreement. Because if that was the case, all the countries that have ambassadors in Washington, they won't be having the same challenges that we're having. So this is a global phenomenon. It's not a South African problem. It's a challenge that the whole world is facing with the trade tariffs that we're dealing with.